Good morning, everyone. It's Rob's Big Adventure, and it's day 2 here at Hersheypark. The time now is about 9:57 a.m. Park opens at 10 o'clock. Got Candemonium running behind me. We got the water fountain. Oh, there it goes. That's going to be the first thing I ride today. I'm looking forward to that B&M Hyper. Time to ride our first ride of the day, Candemonium. Well, I was going to ride Candemonium. I made it to the platform, but I got into the seat. But apparently, for this B&M Hyper Coaster, you have to have 3 clicks. Now, I've ridden both Nitro and a Polished Chariot, and now that I've noticed the 3 clicks here, I'm pretty sure my theory is that Nitro and Apollo only require 1 or 2 clicks as opposed to the 3 clicks required on Candemonium, which, by the way, also has seatbelts. So it seems like it's a little overkill with both the 3 clicks and the seatbelts. But the problem with these B&M Hyper Restraints, even though they're all right when you get 1 or 2 clicks, is that they're not very childbearing hip friendly. I got big thighs, so my thighs don't really fit on that restraint. Heads up, if you got big hips, you might not be able to fit on this ride. So I remember seeing this jabroni right here last night when I came in. The Walt Disney of Hersheypark, Milton Hershey himself, the chocolatier. Isn't Timothy Chalamet supposed to play him? There he is, Walt Hershey. For our next attempt at a roller coaster today, we're going to try Sky Rush. I actually used a test seat this time. I got it to fit. Let's see if it actually does so when I get up to the platform. But other than the poor operations, that was an amazing ride. It was a bit of a thigh crusher, but I actually fit on that one. Had a bit of a rattle, but still pretty smooth for the most part. Very forceful. That might be one of the most intense roller coasters I've ever been on. But as opposed to Pantherian, I found that a lot more enjoyable. There was a lot more airtime, lots of positive and negative. It had all the forces, brother. So after riding Sky Rush, which was a great way to start the day, good first ride of the day, we're going to ride the classic Super Duper Looper here at Hersheypark. I just rode the classic Super Duper Looper here at Hersheypark. That was surprising. I didn't expect a lot. That was a very forceful vertical loop, the only inversion in the ride. It was actually probably one of the more forceful inversions I've ever experienced. They don't make vertical loops like that anymore. I think it's time to get some lunch now. I got the all-day dining plan. Need to utilize that. It's almost noon. Ridden 2 roller coasters. Waited in line for one. I didn't get to ride. Not too bad so far. So we got our first meal of the day with the all-day dining plan here at Hersheypark. Got a spicy chicken sandwich. Glad I got some sauce because that's definitely a naked sandwich. I guess it's spicy. Fruit cup for the side.
Two more points for high school class.
Just rode the observation tower here at Hersheypark called the Kissing Tower. No kisses for me up there, but that's fine. I did get some good views. You can definitely see the mountains up there. You don't realize how far up in the hills Hershey, Pennsylvania is until you get up there high in the air and see those mountains. No, very beautiful landscape, beautiful park, very small. Got to see the chocolate factory. Not sure if they still use it, but that was a nice ride after a solid lunch. So they have this body of water that runs through Hersheypark. And when I was in line for the Super Duper Looper, I definitely noticed there were fish in this water. It's actually a real creek or stream running through the park. So that's why they have to be so careful when they're building these rides around here, because this is actually like a real creek. See, there's a fish down there. I wasn't lying. Is that a catfish? There are a lot of hills here at Hersheypark. We definitely kind of in the mountains, baby. Okay, so we just rode the monorail here at Hersheypark. I think there used to be 2 trains running for that at one point. Now there's only one. A little bit of a wait, definitely at least 30 minutes. Crowds are definitely getting bigger as the day progresses here. It's about 1:30 or so. Not the smoothest monorail I've been on, but you do get to go outside the park and see the old factory and the corporate headquarters for Hershey. I just tried out the test seat, and luckily I do fit. My big thighs, according to the test seat, will fit into the Fahrenheit 451 roller coaster. So I just rode Ray Bradbury's roller coaster, Fahrenheit 451, here at Hersheypark. That was very intense. A lot of the roller coasters here are very intense, but in a good way. They're also a lot of fun. But Fahrenheit, nice variety of forces felt, nice variety of inversions. Even got some nice airtime on there. Kind of quick. They did have 3 trains running. App said the wait was 5 minutes, but it was more like a 30 to 35-minute wait. The ops here still kind of mid. But Fahrenheit 451, you make Ray Bradbury proud. Time to get my second meal of the day on the all-day dining plan here at the Spring Creek Smokehouse. You could smell the barbecue in the air. So we got our second meal of the day here on the Hersheypark all-day dining plan from the Spring Creek Smokehouse. I got the ribs with the baked beans. These ribs look legit, and these baked beans look like they're going to be pretty flavorful. I heard recommendations online to come eat here, so just looking at this, definitely glad I did. Hanging out with the ducks over here, you can hear them quacking in the background. All right, let's dig in. Meal number 2. So an update here from this meal. Before I forget, I want to say these are some of the best beans I've ever had in my life. Super flavorful, super tender. I don't know what they did, but man, those are some good beans. And these ribs, they put Trapper Smokehouse at Busch Gardens Williamsburg to shame. They're not quite as tender as I would like, but as far as flavor goes, these are so flavorful. You can probably kind of tell by just looking at it. No, this is one of the best theme park meals I've had in a very long time. So I found a vending machine here at Hersheypark that has milk in it. Sadly, the first milk I tried to buy got stuck. The second one I bought did come out of the machine. Cheers. Got, what brand is this? Turkey Hill chocolate milk, bottoms up. I love chocolate milk. Suggested route.
taking a cat nap, folks. Big snoozing.
I'm currently walking through the ZooAmerica here at Hersheypark, and I like the atmosphere in here. It's very relaxing. Just wanted to take note that this is really nice if you're kind of tired at the middle of the day and want to get out of the chaos of Hersheypark. Just take a nice leisurely stroll like I'm doing through ZooAmerica here.
There's a baby. Oh my gosh, there's a baby.
Is it? Or is it just little?
It's so cute.
How do you measure up?
That's a big tom turkey right there. So I just got back from visiting ZooAmerica here at Hersheypark. I think I was in there for maybe an hour and a half at the most. Not a very big zoo by any standards, but it's definitely a nice break from a very busy day at the amusement park. I'm here on a Friday, and I can only imagine what a Saturday or Sunday may be like here at Hersheypark during the peak summertime. But ZooAmerica, that was a nice break. So another good thing about Hersheypark is that conveniently located throughout the park, they have these hand sanitizer dispensers. What's up, Kit Kat?
What? Strawberry. I got a strawberry. You got all the strawberry. This is too sweet. That's probably what he wanted to do. Yeah, he keeps saying I want to go home. They show me.
So we just took a ride on the Dry Gulch Railroad, as you can see behind me. Got the choo-choo train about to leave the station again. That was a nice little 5-minute train ride. I was gonna ride Trailblazer, but this is the first ride I've encountered that's been out of service. Trailblazer is temporarily out of service. I guess they didn't read the sign.
Please leave all loose articles that cannot ride. Handheld infants are not permitted to ride. Guests at the kitchen and use the pipeline.
I'm on a boat. So I just rode the Cold Cracker water flume ride here at Hersheypark. Definitely an old-timey log flume. It was a very mid ride. It was probably the worst log flume I've ever been on in my life. The turntable that takes you around to get to the ride course took longer than the actual ride course itself. So yeah, Cold Cracker, bottom tier log flume here at Hersheypark. The Comet, an ace coaster roller coaster landmark. Bye bye. I just rode Comet, the very old wooden roller coaster here at Hersheypark. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's definitely probably one of the older wooden roller coaster, or oldest roller coasters I've ever ridden. That's for sure. The layout was longer than I expected. I sat in the very, very back. It was pretty rough back there, but that was to be expected for a ride of that age. Still fun. They don't make them like that anymore. So I've ridden most of the roller coasters and rides I want to ride for the most part at this point. I think I still need to ride, not Fahrenheit, but the Storm Runner roller coaster. Sadly, they're only running one train on that. I think they only have one train available. So it's been a very long wait throughout the day. I might say that for very last. I also still need to ride Tidal Force, the water ride. They're going to retire at the end of this year. Still need to get at least one more meal before I leave, take advantage of the all-day dining plan. But we got about 3 hours left here at Hersheypark on a Friday. Let's see what we can do. So we got our third meal of the day here at Hersheypark on the all-day dining plan from the 1906 grill here towards the front of the park. Got some cheese curds, got a bacon cheeseburger here. Let you know how it is. Got a side of marinara sauce and the cheese curds. bacon cheeseburger is pretty solid for a theme park burger, and the cheese curds are definitely the highlight. I didn't expect much out of the cheese curds, but they definitely surprised me. They were pretty good. Nice and gooey, soft, not hard as a rock, not too chewy.
Reese loves that shirt. He's a huge Harry Potter fan. How sweet. Anyone else would like to come on down and make some sweet memories just like we're making here today?
So I met my second Hershey character today. First was Kit Kat, just met the Reese's Cup. I actually really like meeting the Reese's Cup. He's actually him and Kit Kat are by far the top tier Hershey chocolates. I mean, I really wouldn't want too many other chocolates they sell besides either the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup or the Kit Kat. Now I'm heading towards the back, way back of the park, towards Wildcats Revenge, which I did ride last night. So I won't be too sad if I don't get to ride it again. But it is a really great ride. I'm just trying to ride everything at least once. I'll be back for sure. Hey, how's it going?
Hersheypark, the sweetest place on earth.
It's pretty solid.
Sweetest place on earth. Why don't you do Lightning Racer?
So I rode Lightning Racer last night during my preview night, but I rode on the Thunder side, and there's two different tracks to this, and they're very different from one another. So I want to go ahead and try the Lightning side while I'm down at this part of the park.
Start your engine.
That roller coaster's growing on me. It's still pretty rough. I don't really think it's that old. I mean, maybe it's close to 30 years old at this point. But I think I prefer the Lightning side over the Thunder side. Rode the Thunder side last night during preview night. I feel like the Lightning side might have had a bit more airtime, maybe a little bit smoother. But I've completed both circuits of Lightning Racer here at Hersheypark. Well, this ride is going to be retired at the end of the season, and I do love a good water ride. I got an hour and a half left. I might as well get my feet soaked now if I'm going to get my feet soaked. So I just got off Tidal Force, the really tall shoot the chutes ride here at Hersheypark, and I got soaked. I think this is the wettest I've ever been from a water ride. Definitely the wettest I've ever been from a shoot the chutes ride. But luckily, you're allowed to take your shoes off and socks off, so I went on barefoot. I gotta put my shoes back on now, but I'm soaked, but at least my feet will be nice and warmer. This is its last season. Glad I got a ride in. But, I mean, it's a very basic shoot the chutes, no theming, pretty bare minimum, but you get soaked. So I just tested the seat for Storm Runner, and I'm not really sure what's going on. It seems like it's pretty similar to the Restraint for either Sky Rush or Fahrenheit. They all kind of blend together here, but I don't know. I wasn't really having any luck getting it to connect with the seat belt. The seat seems a little messed up out here anyway, but I'm not going to risk it. I only have an hour left. Hate to wait in this line and not be able to ride it, so let's go find something else.
Clear dispatch. Make some noise.
So I just rode the Jolly Rancher Remix here at Hersheypark. It's got a very cool lighting package, as you can see behind me. At the end of the day, it's just a very basic Vekoma boomerang. One train does one circuit around the boomerang loop. But that was fun. It has the newer restraints that are the vests as opposed to the over-the-shoulder restraints that were harder. So I didn't really bump my head or anything. Solid boomerang. Probably the best boomerang roller coaster I've ever ridden. We got less than an hour left. Let's see what we can do until 10 o'clock. I've made my way down the hill to where the Trailblazer is, classic mine train roller coaster here at Hersheypark. Doesn't appear to have much of a wait, so we might as well give it a night ride. So I just rode the Trailblazer here at Hersheypark, classic mine train roller coaster. It was solid. A little bit of airtime. The Helix was fun. Nothing too crazy or too intense. Definitely more of a family roller coaster, but a little short. We have about 25 minutes or so left here at Hersheypark till they close at 10 o'clock on this Friday night. I think I'm going to try to ride the dark ride here, the Shooting Dark Ride Cup Fusion. That's had a very long wait throughout the day, and I do enjoy a good dark ride. I rode the Chocolate Factory Tour ride yesterday, so I'll get the other dark ride done tonight. Done most of the coasters here. I'll be back.
Peak of Misfit Candy.
So I'm in the queue for Reese's Cup Fusion, and I think the antagonists of the ride are mints, and it definitely smells like mint. I can smell mint from the queue. So I just got off the Reese's Cup Fusion shooting dark ride here at Hersheypark. That was way better than I expected. Only waited about 10 minutes for it here at the end of the night. Biggest complaint, it's very screen heavy. Not a lot, no animatronics really to be found. Cardboard cutouts and screens for the most part. But still a fun little dark ride here at Hersheypark. Reese's Cup Fusion. Glad I did get to ride it before I left.
The Claw.
It is now past 10 o'clock p.m. at Hersheypark. It is officially closed, but I feel like the term closed is used very loosely at Hersheypark. All the rides are still running. I think the 10 o'clock is like the hard cutoff for being in line for a lot of these attractions. I think they keep running a lot of them until they get everyone cleared out. But a lot of people still hanging around 10 o'clock here on a Friday night at Hersheypark. What else do we got here? Got some bears, more Great Bear shirts. Last time I checked, those were all youth shirts. Got a Great Bear hoodie. I think Skyrush might have been my favorite. We get the Skyrush flag. Skyrush tie-dye shirt. Got some Storm Runner horses here. Ooh, Fahrenheit was cool. Cool shirt. Okay, I think I found the shirt. I survived the Super Duper Looper. Now, you may be wondering, why would I get a Super Duper Looper shirt? Well, it's a piece of history. And this shirt has a bit of irony because you would think it's really not that intense of a ride, which it really isn't. But that loop is pretty intense. But no, we got Hersheypark logo on there. Got the old school Super Duper logo. This is the shirt, baby. Let's do it.
Good night, Milton.
We got a wall of candy over here. Unwrap the fun. Ooh, they got the 5-pound Hershey milk chocolate bar down there. That's a lot of chocolate. Ooh, we got some interesting stuff going on here. Twizzlers, Phil Twist, some Jolly Rancher rope. Ooh, a giant Reese's peanut butter bar. Yummy. Reese's Pieces. Ooh, got some Symphony bars. Those are hard to find. We've reached the end of my day here at Hersheypark. Well, I did come here for preview night last night, but let's just say this was my first time ever visiting Hersheypark. And I liked it. This is a really good. I mean, it's not really a theme park. There isn't much theming going on, but this is a great amusement park. It's a little crowded. They could use some bigger capacity rides. The operations could use a little improvement, but for what they got going on, this is a really good amusement park. And honestly, this is probably the best day I've had at a theme park since the Magic Kingdom back in January. The way they run this park is very much like going to a park in Orlando. There's just food, drinks everywhere to buy. They pump. There's the smells. They get all your senses going. The lighting. Even the Reese's Cup Fusion Dark Ride had the smell of mint going throughout the ride, which was great. This was park number 1 here at Hershey Park on my Rob's Big Adventure this summer. Tomorrow we head to Dorney Park. But good night from Hershey Park. I'll be back again. I should have used the tram. I didn't realize how far back I had parked from the Hershey Park entrance. I gotta walk all the way down where the stupid Hershey Kiss statue thing is in your chocolate world. Good grief, brother. Good night.